Hello everyone. Let us now look at the concept of bid offer price. So some important terms and differences. The price of one unit of base currency is expressed in the quoting currency. So for example, whatever is a base currency, uh, the price would be quoted in terms of the quoting currency. We'll have a look at what combinations of base currency and quoting currency are available. Let's say if a dealer quotes a price of USD INR as 75, what does it mean? It means that one unit of USD, which is the base currency, has a value of 75 INR, which is the quoting currency. So here the first currency is the base currency, the second currency is the quoting currency. And whenever we are seeing that USD INR is 75 rupees, it means for 1 USD I have to pay 75 INR. And USD is my base currency, INR is my quoting currency. When we talk about bid price, what do we mean? Bid price means the price at which a forex broker will buy the base currency from you in exchange for the quote or the counter currency. So here in case I'm buying a INR, buying a USD for an INR. What is the ask price? Ask price is the price at which the broker will sell you the base currency in exchange for the quote or the counter currency. Obviously, both will not be same. It will not be at the same price, right? So bid price is when I'm buying the base currency, and ask price is when I'm selling the base currency. Direct quote. What is direct quote? Direct quote means that the foreign currency is the base currency and the local currency is the quote currency. Okay. So whenever the foreign currency is the base currency, the local currency is a quote currency, it is known as a direct quote. Then you also have an indirect quote. What is an indirect quote? When the domestic currency is the base currency and the foreign currency is the quote currency. For example, for Indian business class, the INR would be the local currency, USD would be the foreign currency. Whereas for a US business class, the USD would be the base currency, that's the domestic currency, and Indian INR or Euro or anything else would be the quote currency for them. Let's look at what do you mean by bid offer price. So bank quotes USD INR spot prices 75.0550 slash 75.0600. In this case, the first is known as the bid price and the second is known as the offer price. That is why bid offer, right? So the first price, which is 75.0550, will be the bid price. The second price, which is the 75.060, will be the offer price. Understanding this difference is very, very critical in a lot of conversion cases going forward. A merchant interested in buying 1 unit of USD will get it at the price of 75.06. Okay, that is the price at which the bank is selling. A merchant interested in selling 1 USD will receive it at 75.005055. That is the price at which the bank is willing to buy. Now, always remember when the bank is selling, the bank will sell at a higher price. Okay. So when I am buying, I will receive a higher price. I will be buying at a higher price. Whereas when the bank is buying, which is the second case here, the bank will always buy at a lower price. And because I am selling when the bank is buying, I will be selling at a lower price. So this spread is the earning of the bank. So let's say a currency pair is USD INR. The actual bid offer price is quoted like this. So it is 82.0525 slash 82.0575. Let's say. Okay. The abbreviated bid offer price could be 82.0525 slash 75. I will only use the last two digits of the decimal points. Okay, so in that last 75 doesn't mean 75, it means 82.0575. Please understand this. I'm repeating what I'm saying. So abbreviated bid offer price could be stated as 82.0525 slash 75. Here 75 doesn't mean 75. It is an abbreviated method of presenting it. 75 here means 82.0575. Okay, I hope this is clear. Let's look at the USD INR and the currency market outlook. Okay, so example here I've taken the current price of USD INR is 82. What does it mean? That if you expect the price, if I am expecting the price to reach 83.50, then I will buy a USD INR pair, because going forward, the one USD can buy me more INR. USD is appreciating, right? This means if I am expecting the price to go to 80.50, I will sell a USD INR pair or whatever quantity is required, because I'm going expecting that going forward one USD can buy less INR. If the value of the pair increases, as was my plan, as was my expectation, then it is said that the power of the base currency rises and the quotation currency weakens. So, in the first case, obviously USD is strengthening and INR is weakening. That is why you are expecting the market to reach that level. This means that you are bullish on the base currency and you are bearish on the quotation currency. Okay. So, simply said, if the power of the base currency is rising, the quotation currency is weakening, I would go and buy a USD INR, and that indirectly means that I'm bullish on the base currency, which means I'm bearish on the quotation currency. If the value of the pair decreases, as in the second case, the power of the base currency weakens and the quotation currency increases. So, in this case, the USD is weakening, the INR is strengthening, and I would be bearish if I'm doing this. That is, I'm selling in USD INR. I would be bearish on the base currency, and I would be bullish on the quotation currency. Now let's take one more example here of Euro USD. So let's say the Euro USD is quoted as 1.1125 slash 1.1150. The trader is buying from the bank. The bank here is selling. The rate offered by the bank will always be higher. That is, the rate will be 1.1150. Let's take a reverse case where the trader is selling to the bank. This means that the bank is buying in this case. The rate offered by the bank will be lower. It will be 1.1125. Now, given any situation, which rate to take, the first one or the second one, is the most critical aspect. The rest is mere calculations. So you should know in which situation what to take. So that is why this example is given here, that when the trader is buying from the bank is selling. The bank will sell at higher rates, and when the bank is buying, the bank will buy at a lower rate. So the first price, which is sell, the second price is buy. So it is always sell buy, okay, from the user perspective, from the bank perspective, okay. And one more thing, if you have to see, is that the lower will be the price at which the bank is selling, the higher will be the price at which the bank is buying. This is with respect to the bank transactions. Remember a few points. When we talk about bid offer price, let's say it's expressed as again 1.1125 and slash 1.1150. What do I understand from this? The first is the bid price, the second is the offer price. That is why the bid offer. The first is a sell price, the second is a buy price. And the first will always be a lower price and the second will always be a higher price. Okay. So if you want to say key out of this, which is, if I buy, what rate will I get? I will get the higher rate. Okay. If I want to sell, what rate will I get? I will always get the lower rate, because bank is going to be the counterparty there. The bank is going to have the reverse rates which we saw in the earlier slide. So always remember, it is bid offer, it is sell buy, and it is lower and higher prices. If this concept is clear, then rest is just mere calculations. Practice example. So let's say I have a case where, assume that you are an exporter, you want to sell USD, and you have received that you have received as an export remittance. The bank quotes a price of 7510 slash 7512 for USD INR. At what price will can you sell 1 unit of ISG? I am selling means what will happen? I will get a lower price. That is, out of all these options, 75.10 is my answer, because when I am selling, I would get a lower price. Thank you so much. Let's connect in a new video with a new concept. Thank you.